Hey guys, want to hear a pig squeal while I talk about him squealing? No? Why did you click the video? Anyways, we're going to be reacting to two Verlisify videos. I'll see if I can, scrunch it in a 30-minute video. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's get to it.
The story for Pokemon Legends Arceus doesn't really make any sense. Arceus scoops you up and sends you back to the past because. Also, you're supposed to catch all the Pokemon because.
Are you seriously complaining about you talking to Arceus or God and going into the Pokemon world? Excuse me, Mystery Dungeon does that. You pretty much talk to an unknown being that is presumably God, and you get sent to a Pokemon world where you're a Pokemon. And in this case, you get sent to the past. How the fuck are you going to complain about something that's already been done in a different game? In the same series, might I add. And not to mention, you don't complain about the professors sending you into the world. So why the fuck are you complaining about this shit? I mean, come on, I'd rather be talking to God than Old Man Oak. And get ready on my journey. And not to mention, catching Pokemon is, the entire tagline of the series. Verlisify, do you have amnesia? Do you need help? Do you need mental or physical health? I mean, you can probably call a doctor to see what's going on there, but I'm pretty sure you just described Pokemon in a nutshell.
And somehow, God doesn't even know your name or appearance. And then when you end up in the Hisui region, there's so much confliction with the existing history of Pokemon, but also just
OMG, the history of Pokemon is conflicting with itself. I never seen this before, except, there's like a bunch of conflicting history with Pokemon. Let's start with champions. Champion Red has black hair in some games and the manga, but sometimes he has brown hair. Don't you think that's kind of conflicting with how he looks? And also his team changes through the games sometimes and the manga. And not to mention Ash kind of exists, so yeah, there's that. So you can't really call Pokemon a consistent game series. It's never really consistent at all, except for maybe stats. Other than that, Pokemon has never been consistent with anything at all, really. Let's be honest. It's never been consistent.
a lot of mentions of the other regions as well, even though Sinnoh or Hisui is woefully underdeveloped. You're just kind of sent into a tech demo, and then you're supposed to catch Pokemon, and that's really how it goes.
Oh my god, other regions are mentioned. This is probably because the other regions actually went to Hisui. It's not really out of the line for other people to travel other places in real life. So heck, why not add that to Pokemon and make it, I don't know, semi-realistic? Or at least realistic as a Pokemon game can get at least. So it's not really far off to see people from other regions go to this new old region. Yeah, it wouldn't be that crazy unless the other regions are also underdeveloped. But then again, we do have the ability to ride on Pokemon. The thing we can travel to other regions with. By the way, wonder why he thinks this is outrageous. It's really not that crazy if you think about it for more than 2 seconds.
But even when you beat the game, the rest of it isn't even fleshed out. It's like, cool, you catch all Pokemon, you fight Arceus, he just kind of joined your party, and Just like, yep, I made the right call in taking you from your home, in taking this 15-year-old kid from whatever reality or whatever they were going through, and then sending them back to the past in a dangerous area where wild Pokemon are attacking them, and everyone's kind of suspicious of them. But you persevere, catch all the Pokemon, and then Arceus is happy with you, you get the mission completion, you get a Pokedex entry, and that's that, I guess. And then there's like this weird ambiguity where it's like, oh yeah, there was an ancient hero, and there's a couple references to the ancient hero, but that doesn't get fleshed out even when completing the story.
You know what I said about Mystery Dungeon before? You already know. You get sent to a world in a dangerous place where you have to fight Pokemon with basically nothing. But yeah, you know what? Never mind that, this game is kind of a comparison to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. When you look at the plot, you get summoned to a world you don't know. Let's ignore that for now. Let's just ignore it. I don't really want to repeat that again. I hopefully won't for like the 5th time, but who knows, it might happen. Anyways, let's go to the saucy part. What? You're talking about, something not explained that is part of the storyline of the game. Only if there was another game like it. Oh shit, Sword and Shield? When did you get here? But anyways, yeah, they're basically the same because, nothing is explained with the Warriors according to Verlisify. And nothing is really explained about the Warriors in the Sword and Shield story. If you have been paying attention to your favorite game, you would know that, Verlisify. Why the fuck do you look like an idiot? Why are you an idiot? What the fuck? Why didn't you acknowledge this? Screw you.
They left all that open for DC because, or not DC, DLC, because that's really the only thing that can explain this. That with DLC, they can add maybe some kind of extra mission about discovering things about the hero. I don't trust it to have any real value to the history of Pokemon or the established lore. Remember, at this very moment, AZ is walking around because he fired off the ultimate weapon. Anything that happens in Hisui, 1, doesn't make sense on any timeline of Pokemon, but also 2, just seems pretty insignificant by comparison since all of life was almost wiped out. And also, yeah, all kinds of nonsense is happening. So a tech demo, and that's why I don't appreciate a lot of like the people like overly supporting and overly getting hyped up about the game, because it's just a big empty area where you get to just throw Pokeballs at Pokemon for no real reward, and everything feels incomplete. The Pokemon interactions feel incomplete, the resource gathering feels incomplete, and the story doesn't even go anywhere, and I don't even think that's deliberate.
Boy, are you seriously saying this after Sword and Shield and Diamond and Pearl remakes? Those games barely had any interaction with Pokemon that you can see in this game. Unless you're comparing it to Snap, then maybe there's something there. But still, it's better than the mainstream Pokemon games that we had for the last few years, aka the ones on Switch. And not to mention, we don't really see this type of interactions at all in any other Pokemon games other than maybe Snap. Oh my god, Verlisify. Are you dumb?
All you have to do is look at the story, look at the gameplay, and you can see that there was no care put into this game. Going to even the Hisuian Pokeball design, there was no care for anything existing in Pokemon. And instead of like kind of expanding and being a step forward in Pokemon after the wild area, after Pokemon Sword and Shield, after the DLC, this is just a massive step back.
Excuse me, are you comparing the wild area to this massive open area that kind of connects everything? Oh my god, what do I have to say? The wild area didn't allow you to fly. The wild area didn't have that much importance in the game. Unlike this game where it has massive amounts of importance. But in Sword and Shield, it was just basically filler. It's basically just filler. Oh my god. It was. The wild area was terrible in Sword and Shield. If you're thinking this giant area where you research Pokemon and catch Pokemon to get their data to beat the game is bad, oh my god, why? Why are you comparing this important area to the filler area in Sword and Shield? Like, oh my god. And plus, you don't need to catch every Pokemon in Sword and Shield, unlike in this game where you have to research and collect data about Pokemon, which makes this giant open area basically mandatory if you want to complete the Pokedex. Where in Sword and Shield it was filler because your journey is to become the champion. So why are you comparing the two? Anyways, the rest of his video is just complaining about the story and complaining about the DLC that might not be there, and him talking about Pokemon Battle Revolutions. Yeah, I agree, Pokemon Battle Revolutions would be a good addition to the Pokemon series. We haven't had that in a while, and creating your own Pokemon sounds fun. But he also brings up cheaters in the new generation. Like, fuck, the generation hasn't even happened yet, and you're complaining about cheaters. Like, fuck, we don't give a shit, bruh. Just get to the point of Legends Arceus. He says it could be DLC. I really doubt it because, chibi art style in the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Sword game. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl game, sorry. Yeah, I really doubt they would be able to fit two regions that large in one game. Probably like, of course they can, but nah, let's be realistic. They wouldn't, and they would still go with the chibi style. Come on. Let's be realistic here. And that's it. He complains about cheaters, he complains about Legends Arceus not being DLC, even though it would be weird if it was. Heck, even if Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was DLC for Legends Arceus, it would still be weird to throw people off. So I'm kind of glad it's separate games. But yeah, that is legit the end of his video. He complains about cheaters. Talk about how we should get another Pokemon Battle Revolutions game. And why Legends Arceus should be DLC, even though it really shouldn't. Because the two games are completely different. Like, oh my god, how do you not get how it's completely different by now? You played the gameplay is different, the entire story is different. It would not work as DLC. Like, how would it work as DLC? I see no way that could become DLC. And also, if it added DLC, it probably wouldn't be going to the future, it would be going to a different region. Anyways, that's basically the end of the video. If you liked it, you liked it. If you don't, you don't. Whatever, I'll see you guys later.